So here is the inside. I am kind of wondering if I should do my window frames the same color as the hardwood floors, because I'm really not digging white. I mean, although I might put curtains over some of them, I'm not digging that. I think it needs to be the color of the hardwood, right? But here we go. Got all my window frames on the inside. I just haven't put them in yet because I'm thinking. I still gotta put my stairs up too. Okay, so I am back and I am working on dyeing the shingles to the house. I got this from Real Good Toys. This is the gray dye. I just took a gallon water jug, cut it in half. This is gonna be where I drain my shingles, and then this is gonna be where I do my staining. So we are just going to dump this in, give it a good mixing, and then start staining. Okay, so shingles are drying. After an hour, I kind of got to shake them up again and then put them on a different piece of cardboard. And I have here like about 5 layers of cardboard. So I'm going to shake them up, move them around, put them on another piece of cardboard, shake them up in another couple hours, and I'm just going to do, every couple hours before I go to bed. And then you also have some left over that you put in the fridge for touch-ups, and it takes about 4 to 5 days, and then once they're dry, they're good to go. I'm going to paint my attic window. It comes with the outside piece, the inside piece, and then the little glass piece. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this up and get this prepared, and then all of my windows are done. So I am starting to shingle, and as you can see, I have my little starter row here. I just cut the small pieces, and then I'm going ahead and putting my first layer on. And I am using the Aleene's Tacky Glue. Not a lot of it. And when I put it on, I'm allowing it to dry for a couple seconds before I place the shingle on there. Help it stick better. Now during this part, I did get a little bit of lifting on some of the shingles. So what I did was, after I completed the entire row, if there was any type of lifting, then I just took a piece of tape, like masking tape or that painter's tape. I put it on top of the shingle and just let it dry overnight or just for a couple of hours, and then, tore that piece off and then restarted my shingling again. I didn't get a lot of lifting, but I did get some, and that's what I did to fix it. Okay, so when working on the tower part, this is the most tedious part of the shingling because of all of these corners. You have to cut everything, and you're gonna end up with a bunch of pieces like this. I am taping the pieces that are kind of lifting up a little bit, so that way when it dries, it can just stay put. You see I have to fill in here, and I have to fill in all of here. So this is what's taking the longest time. But when I'm all done, I also saved my dye, so that way I can go ahead and just with a little paintbrush, just kind of, put it in the corners here and color that all gray. There is the completed roof. The tower roof, the shingling is complete. So now I just have to take my little paintbrush and all the corners that I had to cut. I did save the dye, I have it in my refrigerator, so I'm just going to touch up all that so it all blends in. And there you go, roof is done. This is the inside now. Completed inside. It isn't perfect. I do have to do my touch-up painting, but these are all my different rooms here. This is how the hardwood floors came out. I have them on every floor. The walls are not secured yet because I don't know how I'm going to do them yet, and I still have to do the painting on that as well. Here's the tower roof, and then I'll show you the front. There is the outside. The house is complete. Not everything is glued. The door frames aren't glued in, and then the interior walls, and I also still have to do the steps. But now I just have to glue in the stairs in the inside, and then we will move on to electrical.